Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and this is Miss Girly Girl. Today we'll be doing a pretty brief 5-minute practice. We're going to try to do a full body deep stretch here. Should be good for all levels and for when you are short on time or in addition to a different exercise. So we're going to start in a wide-legged child's pose. Big toes together, knees as wide as comfortable. Option to drop the hips forward first to kind of align your hips. Send them back to the heels. Walk the palms forward and melt the forehead down to the mat. Take a big breath in through the nose and out the mouth. Just arriving here first thing. On the end of the exhale, we're going to come right up to a tabletop pose. Take the knees directly underneath the hips, and we'll just step the right foot to the outside of the right palm, coming right into a lizard lunge. Stretching first thing into the hips. You can take the right hand to the top of the right thigh to turn and twist, looking back behind you. Option, kicking up through that left heel, grabbing onto the foot for a bit of a quad stretch. So this is a very flexible pose, so try not to push yourself too quickly if you're not quite there for it. Take another big breath in and out. We'll release the hold of the left foot, palms back down, right palm back down to the mat. Drop again into this lizard lunge. We'll heel toe the right foot to the center of the mat. Kick into that right heel. We'll drag this all the way back to a seat, sitting on top of or next to the left heel, whichever is more comfortable for you. We're going to take kind of variation on your half splits, but a more passive version. So generous bend through the knee, and we'll just walk forward and fold over this right thigh. So instead of doing this stretch uplifted like so, we are taking a more passive version seated. And drop into it and allowing your breath to open up the body. Point or flex through the right foot to engage. Take another breath in and out. We will come all the way forward, that lunge position, and just send this right leg back to meet the left in your tabletop pose. We'll take one round of cat and cow to mobilize the spine. Breathing in, drop the belly, looking up. Breathing out, round it through. And then when you're ready, we'll step this left foot to the outside of the left palm. Let's hang out here for a second, really open up through that right hip flexor. Let your inhale drop those hips a little deeper. Option to take this left hand to the top of this left thigh, turning to twist and look over the left shoulder. And if the flexibility is there, we'll go for that quad stretch if you did so on the first side. Finishing up that last exhale before releasing. Heel toe the foot to the center of the mat with your left palm back down, and we'll kick through this left heel, setting up for this passive half split. So dragging it all the way back to a seat, your choice whether to sit on or next to the heel, and it just depends on your knees and the shape of your hips. We'll breathe in, lift. Let's find a flat back first, and then start to fold over this left thigh, keeping a bend through that knee, pointing or flexing through the foot, whichever feels best. On the end of the exhale, we'll look forward and come all the way through, stepping this left knee back to meet the right, coming to your Tabletop pose. We'll take thread the needle this time, reaching the right arm up, get a nice big opening through the chest, and then thread this right arm underneath the left, dropping shoulder and ear down to the mat, straighten out through both hips evenly, using the left arm to push into the mat next to you, getting a bit of a deeper twist. Option to extend that arm up and overhead as well, finding more length. Big breath in. Big breath out allows you to release. We'll push all the way back up to our tabletop and just go right into the second side. Stretching the left side up this time. Find lots of space. And then thread that left arm underneath the right. Shoulder and ear meet the mat. Straighten out through the hips. Using the right palm to push into the ground beneath you or stretching it up and overhead. Last big breath in. On the exhale, come all the way back up to your tabletop position. Tuck the toes underneath, walk the palms back, and just bring the knees up and ground through the feet. A little transition into our Malasana squat. Elbows push against the knees as the hands come to heart center. Let's sit up nice and tall. Last little bit into our hips, as well as into our lower back. Breathing in and breathing out. Take the hands back behind us to find a seat in the center of the mat. We'll breathe in, reach the arms up and overhead. We'll finish off with a twist, taking the right hand to the left knee, looking over the left shoulder. Big breath in. Big breath out takes you back to center. Hands up one more time. Find lots of length. And then take the left hand to the right thigh, turning to look over this right shoulder. On the end of that exhale, we'll take a big breath in through the nose and out the mouth. This time, breathe in through the nose, reach the arms up and overhead. Hands come together in prayer. As we sigh out the mouth, we'll drag this down to heart center. Bowing forward, love and light in me. Susan honors, love and light in you. To that we'll say namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this super brief practice. I sure hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe for more. And until then, thank you so much.